If you're looking for a no credit check personal line of credit this year, I've got great news for you. I want to share with you a few lenders who will take care of you if you want a no credit check personal line of credit. And you can actually use the line of credit as a loan if you want to, okay? And so you are looking at up to $25,000 in no credit check personal line of credit. The first lender I want you to really pay attention to is called Elastic, if you will. And what I love about Elastic is that they'll give you anywhere from $500 to $4,500, and they'll give it this to you within 24 hours. So this is a line of credit that can be approved actually within 24 hours, and you actually can tap into the line, let's say the next day. So that's really fantastic. Okay, and you are able to get actually like $4,500. That's the maximum. And if you are a repeat customer, if you are a good customer of theirs, they can actually increase the line of credit later on. Okay. Now Elastic is actually a service by Republic Bank, so that's pretty good because it gives you some kind of confidence that you have an establishment, right? So you have an FDIC insured bank that's actually behind this lender. That's really fantastic. So again, we are looking at $500 all the way to $4,500. Okay, and you are able to actually repay the line of credit as like with very flexible terms and conditions. Sometimes you can pay it after you like after 1 or 2 years, or you can have a pay as you go. So Elastic is really fantastic in that sense, and they will work with you. They'll look at your financials. They'll look at your financial your let's say your income situation to actually set the terms and conditions for you. What I love about Elastic also is that they have a budgeting tool, so they kind of allow you to really you know run your finances better. Okay, they have also they have an example payment calculator that you can really look into before actually getting the line of credit. So that's really fantastic. Okay, now in terms of APR, they're charging you an APR that goes from 17% all the way to 35%. So that's actually the range of APR you should really be thinking about. But overall, $500 to $4,500, Elastic, fantastic. If you are looking for a no credit check personal line of credit that you can use like a loan, think about Upgrade. Now, Upgrade is known for credit cards, but the cool thing is that with upgrades, you have the possibility to actually have credit lines that go from $500 all the way to $25,000. So basically, you have a credit card, right? And so when you apply online, you can actually apply it for a credit card, regular credit card. But once you are approved, you can actually transfer that. I mean, you can switch the credit card, if you will, into a personal loan. So that's kind of cool because when you do that, this you are basically having a line of credit, okay? And that's why you are having a maximum of $25,000. And Upgrade is a pretty well known fintech. They're not a bank though. Upgrade is not a bank, but it is a fintech that actually offers also personal loans, but also credit cards. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So basically, you are able to, you can pay with, you can pay with your card, and it will be actually a de facto line of credit. Okay, so that's pretty good. As a matter of fact, what I mean is that you can actually withdraw money from the card also. Okay, so basically, if you get approved for a credit limit of $10,000, and you are able to transfer the credit limit into a loan, that really makes it a line of credit. Okay, in terms of APR, you are looking at somewhere from you're looking at 15% all the way to 25%. 25%, which is pretty decent if you were to ask me. Because if you think about a lender such as Capital One is charging you 30%. So that's really if you have 25%, even 25%, that's really good. Now with upgrades revolving personal line of credit, you can get 1.5% cash back on your purchases after you paid them back. Okay, and you can shop online or in any physical location that accepts Visa cards. So that's really fantastic, wonderful opportunity. So upgrade $500 to $25,000. Elastic $500 all the way to $4,500. If you're looking for a no credit check, personal line of credit that you can use like a loan this year, think about CreditFresh. So CreditFresh is the third lender I want to share with you today. And with CreditFresh, you are able to actually borrow anywhere from $500 all the way to $5,000. Okay. And so that's kind of cool because you are able to be approved within 24 hours. CreditFresh is really fast when it comes to a line of credit approval. Okay. I mean, they're not giving you 25 grand, but they're giving you 5 grand, which is still decent anyway. Okay. And on top of that, with CreditFresh, you have no hidden charges. So CreditFresh is not playing games with you. They're not really, like attaching to the line of credit gazillion gazillion charges. No, they're not. They're really transparent in terms of their pricing. So in terms of APR, they will charge you somewhere from 18% all the way to 36%. Okay, that's kind of cool. And what I love about the Credit Fresh also is that they are they're very fast in terms of approval. Within 24 to 48 hours, you're getting your cash ASAP. Now, Credit Fresh is not a bank, so this is an online lender. So you need to actually apply online, and you'll they'll review your application as soon as like a few hours after you apply. Okay. And one thing I want to say also is that once you get approved, they'll send the money to your bank account, and then you can actually draw. You can really draw the money from there, and then that's it. In terms of repayment window, expect somewhere from 12 months to 48 months. So that's 1 year to 4 years. If you go above 1 year, they have to review your account every single year to see that you are in good standing. Okay, like it's a lot of credit. So when you tap into it, you have to pay. You have to at least make the minimum balance, the minimum amount due every single month. You just want to make sure that you are complying with the terms and conditions that Credit Fresh has actually set while when they were approving you in the first place. So fantastic lender, $500 all the way to $5,000. Next, I want you to really think about net pay advances. Net pay advance, not advances. Net pay advance. So if you're looking for a no credit check, personal line of credit, think about net pay advance. And the cool thing about this lender is that you are able to get up to $3,000. Okay, and they'll actually will fund you within 24 to 48 hours. And what I love about the net pay advance is that again, kind of similar to Elastic. If you are a good customer, you can actually have two or three lines of credit open at the same time. So they actually reward loyalty. They reward, let's say, good standing accounts that are in good standing. Okay, and NetPay Advance is not available in all 50 states. They're available in as many states as possible, but they're not available in all states. So it's something to really think about. And so what you want to do is that you want to check whether or not they are available in your area before you even start the whole process. Okay. Now, in terms of application, they just want you to actually have an active bank account. They want you to have a valid address in their service area and be at least 18 years of age. That's it. They're not asking you for anything. They're not asking for your social security or anything. They just want you to have a valid bank account. Of course, they will check your bank statements to see what kind of activities you're having, what kind of inflows and outflows you're having from the bank account. Okay, but this is kind of cool. One thing I want to say here is that the repayments with net pay advance are actually will be around your payday schedule. So this line of credit actually takes advantage of your payday schedule to make sure that you are actually making payments like gradually. They don't really wait for you to tap into the line of credit and then pay at the end. No, they want you to. It's a pay as you go sort of process. And one thing I want to say is that of course you don't have to pay the full amount that you actually tapped into, but they want you to really again, they will make a determination of the amount you have to pay based on your your weekly or biweekly or monthly payment income coming into the bank account. If you're looking for a no credit check personal line of credit that you can use like a loan in some cases, I want you to think about King of Cash. And King of Cash will give you anywhere from $100 all the way to $5,000. Okay, so this is an excellent line of credit that you can really tap into. And the cool thing is that they are basically they're available nationwide. Okay, King of Cash is available nationwide. And the cool thing is that you are also able to have you can have multiple lines of credit if your accounting your first account your primary account is in good standing. So you can apply for a line of credit at King of Cash, and then after 1 or 2 years you can just apply for another one as long as the first one is in good standing. Okay, so just be aware of that. And what else? Well, if you have any question, just call 1-800-892-3006. Again, the number is 1-800-892-3006, and you want to really have a conversation with them before you start anything. That way you know whether or not you are getting the exact product that you want in the first place. Okay. What I want to say here is that with King of Cash, the good thing is that they're very fast in terms of reviewing your line of credit application, but also approving you, but also disbursing the funds. Okay, they could literally send the funds within 24 to 48 hours to your bank account. So if you apply today, you can actually get the cash actually tomorrow. Okay, maximum. Okay, and the APR on the King of Cash line of credit can go as high as 25%. So some people might say, well, that's too high. Some people will say, well, that's too low. I mean, not too low. That's decent, but it is what it is. If you're looking for a line of credit through King of Cash, that's the APR you should reckon with. What I want you to really understand here is that when you go through King of Cash, please use their pre-qualification process. Use their soft pull process. Okay, I mean they do not check your credit, but in case they want to do some kind of check-in, then you really want to really go through the soft pull process. But normally they don't check credit at all. They check your income. That's what they care about, but they don't check your credit, if you will. If you're looking for a no credit check, personal line of credit, I want you to think about LoanNow. LoanNow will give you anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000. Okay, and there is no credit check. They will verify your income. Okay, and so that's kind of cool. And with LoanNow, you have the possibility to get a line of credit in like you can get it within 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. So that's really good. 6 to 8 hours, you're able to get the cash. Like if you apply in the morning, by the evening, you get your cash in your bank account. Okay, so the process is very very streamlined, very fast through Load Now. You just complete an easy online application. So I'm speaking about 3 to 5 minutes, and there is no paperwork and no faxing required. Okay, so everything is done online, and you can be approved real fast too. So you will receive a quick loan approval decision, and so that's kind of cool because Loan Now is a direct lender. Okay, so you don't have to see your data sent to third party lenders. No, because I mean you have loan marketplaces out there that will really dispatch you. No, but Loan Now is a direct lender, so you get your answer real fast. Okay, and you just they will deposit your money right into your bank account. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that with Loan Now, if you get a line of credit through that lender, you're getting a maximum APR of 30%. I mean, we've seen APRs of 25, 28, 27, and rarely 32%. But so the average is around 27 to 30%. Okay, I mean this is what it is. If you are going to go with a lender that doesn't check credit, then they will charge you more. Okay, but again, they will actually verify your income to make sure that you are able to repay whatever you tap into, whatever you take from the line of credit, and um, they'll give you a window of 5 years. Okay, and 1 to 5 years, and they will review your account every single year to see if it's still in good standing. If you're looking for a no credit check personal line of credit, I want you to think about check into cash. Check into cash is going to give you anywhere from $100 to $4,000. So that's really good. That's a good amount. That's a decent amount. Okay, and you are able to get the cash real fast. So check into cash. They call it if you go to check into cash, they call their line of credit flex line of credit. Okay, so flex line of credit. And of course, you have to make sure that you call them first. Why? Because the amount you can get fluctuates. The amount will fluctuate based on the state where you are at. So your city and states. Okay, so please call 833-241-3329 before, or you can just you if you have a check into cash store next to you, then go to that store. I mean, that's how they call their retail centers. Okay, so check into cash is not a bank, so they don't have branches, but they have retail centers, and they call stores. So you just want to go to a store. If you have a store next to you, go to that store and see how much you can qualify for. If you can still qualify. The cool thing is that if you go to into cash website, if you go to their website, you are able to actually see like they have an app, they have a functionality on their website where you can verify if a store is nearby. Okay, and if a store is nearby, it's just a lot better to walk into a store and have a conversation with someone. It's just better because then they will give you all the info that you need. And yeah, so that's really good. One thing I want to say is that when you go to a check into cash, if for any reason you do not get approved for the flex line of credit, you are able to apply for a title loan, for an installment loan, for a payday loan. So that's so what I'm trying to say is that you have options. You do have options. Now, one thing I also need to add when it comes to checking to cash is that they are very fast as well. Okay, they're very fast, uh, and you can even get the cash. I apologize. You can even get the cash even faster. Okay, if you were to go to a store, if you were to go to a physical store, you can just maybe get the cash even faster. But if you want to get the money digitally, then you might need to be a little more patient. Once you're approved, it will take it will take some time. I mean, one day or just a few hours for you to get your money. So it's just what it is. So here's a takeaway. In today's conversation, I'll share with you a no credit check personal line of credit. So you have Elastic, Upgrade, CreditFresh, NetPay Advance, King of Cash, LoanNow, and Check into Cash. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.